It went good. Yeah, it went real good.
What was the overall message?
Overall message they gave me, I mean, me and Coach talked throughout the whole season, so he was very brief about it. He just told me the same stuff he'd been telling me throughout the season to continue to work on, and continue to still be aggressive, and just really on my shot to stay confident and miss this the same thing. He said the same thing. Once you had your feet set and all this stuff, that he was confident in my shot as well. So other than that, it was just the defense wise. He said that you can be a really good defender in this league. You just have to apply yourself to it, and just really believe in that. So that was pretty much the message they really pretty much gave me.
What were some of the things you were able to do on the floor this season that maybe other teams in the league didn't know you could do?
I was playing the four, so I was guarding pretty much everybody. Some nights I'll be guarding the point guard. Some nights I was guarding the 4 to 5. So it was just me just out there guarding different positions on the court. So I don't think I got a chance to my the other teams to guard players like that. So I think that was the main thing.
Bunch of rebounds.
Rebounding, yeah. It was just I was trying to make that a conscious effort just to really go after the boards and show that I can rebound like any other player. Like that's not to say tenacious or just a good rebounder in this league.
What sense do you get as far as just their interest level keeping?
I mean, I think they showed interest, but I think they're gonna keep that quiet until it comes out in July to see what's gonna happen. I think they have a lot of stuff to deal with as far as like the lottery and deal with the draft, and then they'll let that be known when it's time. So they just told me that they're interested and wait till it play out in July.
Wes, did you feel like this ended up being a positive situation for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you hate to see all the people that were injured, but it did help out to the guys that still were able to play. So it's sucked that we didn't really get to have that chemistry like we wanted to, just because dealing with all the stuff that we had to deal with. But it worked out in my behalf, just to be able to play as much, be able to just grow as a player.
Do you think this year was a good showcase for you as a player?
I think it was. It's just coming into it, just being with the Lakers, and first thing, it was a dream come true just to be here. But it played out, it worked out, and on my behalf, just being able to play as much as I did.
As far as the expectations that you might have thought people had on you before you came here, do you think you lived up to those?
Yeah, I think I lived up to my own expectation, just being able just to play again like I wanted to, play freely, just to go out there and just disrupt the games like I wanted to, just fly around, just be myself. So I think that was just a relief off my shoulders, me just going out there and play how I wanted to play.
Do you feel like you were able to kind of get your career back along the track that you kind of envisioned when you started?
I think so, yes. I think it's being here, it was just freedom. I think this was a sigh of relief just to be going out every night, just not having you have to be here, you have to do this, just go out there and just play. That's what the message was to me before when I first got here, met with Mitch and Coach, and it was that throughout the whole season.
So you like Coach D'Antoni, what his system is and what he wanted from you and how he coached?
Yeah, he's a very relaxed, free-flowing guy. He tell you what he expects out of you and just play hard. That's his whole thing, to go out there and play hard, play the right way.
You play a lot of four, you were talking about earlier. In the future, if you're not here, would you like to stick to playing that type of role, or would you like to maybe go to a 3 or something, maybe even a 2?
I mean, honestly, I was bouncing around so many positions this year. It doesn't even, it honestly don't even matter. I learned different from being a stretch 4 to actually having to guard true 4s and then guarding the 3s and guarding the 2s. So it's just wherever I'm at, that's what they were telling me, is to work on your game. So you never know what you're gonna be thrown at. So it's wherever. Honestly, the 3, preferably for me, that'd be fine. But if I have to play those other positions, I'm willing to do it.
What do you need to do to develop more of a consistent impact on the game, either defensively, offensively? How can you grow in that way? What do you need to do to grow?
Just stay consistent with it. I just think you just be aggressive. You go out there and just play hard. I think that'll just take care of itself. If you have in your mind, I'm going to do this, I think you can start overthinking. I think if you just go out there and play freely, I think that consistency will be there.
Through the season, Mike D'Antoni said sometimes that he felt like you would go through spurts of having a great aggressive several games and then kind of die down with that. Did you feel like that was happening as well, that you have those consistent games, then kind of wane off the aggressiveness and then go back at it?
I did feel it was certain games. I have like one of those biggest this might forcing my will upon the game, and some games it wasn't as much as that before. But, I wasn't even pointed towards being short-handed or anything. It was just me just trying to find my niche into the game. Some games I feel like I can really put my footprints all over. In some games it wasn't really me needing to do that, because some guys like Jody get hot, Nick could get hot. It depends on the game, so I'll just let them have at it and just try to find my way into the game.
Do you feel like you have an idea of what that niche is? Just totally in terms of what role you play or what your strengths are, your overall niche?
Pretty much doing anything. You need to swing the ball, rebound, need to score, defend. It's anything on the court. It wasn't just name this one thing, and you need me to knock down shots. You need me to do. It's just he wanted me just to go out there and just have an impact on the game. I mean, deflecting passes, just rebound, anything he wanted me to do out there. He said, you had the athleticism and that body frame to do that, so that's what you have to do. And God gave you the abilities, so you got to show it. So that was the main thing for me. Just it helped me out. I went back to just playing how I normally play, just flying around.
So if it's up to you, you're back here next year.
Yeah, if it was up to me, but we just have to wait and see.
What was it like for you and some of the younger guys coming to the team this year and knowing that Kobe and Nash, two future Hall of Famers, are going to be in the fold, but then not really getting the experience of playing with them?
It still was fun. I know I can speak on my behalf, and it was cool just to pick their brains, especially Nash when he was just battling through his injuries, just trying to come back to see how hard he was working. And then him playing with Coach for so long, him knowing offense front and back, so just definitely talking to him, asking him the certain stuff he see when he was in the back, just asking him on different schemes, and especially with Kendall off the pick and rolls, talking to him just to see him interacting with us, which was cool. And Cole, he was helping me out a lot just to guard different players on their tendency, what they like to do. And he used to show me in his phone that he had different ways of guarding people, so he would just let me know how to do that, so it was helpful. No, this the stuff that he wrote down, guarding from before. So yeah, he's a maniac with it, so it definitely helped me.
What needs to be done for this team to be good on defense?
I will. Everybody's have to buy into it. I think we had the tools to have a good defensive year, but it's just everybody applying themselves and just believing in it and just trusting one another. I think that's the main thing. If you trust one another while you're out there, if you have each other's back. We did do that, but it was just us being together for that long. It was just spurts that we had everybody, then we didn't, then we did, and so it was going back and forth. So it was one of those seasons where it was just tough for us to get a good chemistry going.
So I imagine obviously injuries had a part to do with that, but do you think there are other things as well that contributed to that inconsistency with not everyone being on the same?
I mean, us not communicating. It can go down the line to saying us not communicating to one another. I think that was the main thing, us just not communicating. I think that was a huge part of it. If once we got to talking and everybody was really in tune with it, we made the stops that we needed to make.